to have a look at privately funded and fee for service. I understand that this is pretty unusual or rare for you, but just so we know how it works, it is basically exactly the same as CHSP, except when we click new service agreement, we would do a rate type of other. And oh no, sorry. When I think Alvin is still adding in a rate type for privately funded. So we would just put privately funded, and then the rest of the process is the same as CHSP. So just adding services against that service agreement, which we'll see in a minute as well, might make a bit more sense. And then also for the fee for service clients, that's the same here. We would come in, we would put other fee for service, our start date, our end date, our contract number, our allocation limit. If we want to put that in, we don't have to. Funding management, I suppose most of the time with a fee for service, it would be participant, but if for some reason they have a nominee or a plan manager, we can select that. And then we would save our fee for service agreement. And then in our line items, we have loaded up the categories based on other support categories, fee for service. And if I save that, so we've added in our support category fee for service, and then we can come into our line items under that category. And this is where we have loaded the fee for service fees that we've been given, and those will load in, and we can again have our sort of funding schedule, which doesn't schedule anything. It's just a calculator for us so that we can have an idea of the amount of funds that we'll be drawing down for this item. If we want to tell it to tell us the quantity for $2,000, we can do that, and that should update. So say we're going to do 27, and then that will update, and we can save that. And then when we see in a moment, we can then deliver services against that. So that's just the fee for service agreement. We didn't touch on that last time. Okay, and